It is the popular saying that an healthy society is a wealthy one. On the Great Mind program, medical experts are available to provide solutions to various health challenges. You desire greatness in life. Successful men and women in the society are available on the Great Mind program to reveal to you the secrets to their greatness. The Great Mind of Nancy Oshogbo is a watch for all. Meet me on the program every Sunday between 3:30 and 4 p.m. Happy Sunday to you all our viewers at home. It is another educative moment with me, Bola Olayo, on the program that Great Mind. This week, our focus is mainly on the forum meeting that took place between Osun Health Insurance Agency leadership and the representatives of the workers from all the local government areas across the state. It is to be recalled that Osun Health Insurance Agency recently held forum meeting with the former sector enrollees under Osun Health Insurance scheme, purposely to get the feedbacks from the enrollees to be able to serve them better in display of the commitment of the agency to making residents in the state to have access to affordable and quality health care without tears, in line with the global practice that access to affordable and qualitative health care is not a privilege but a right of every citizen, irrespective of one's socio-economic status. On the first day of the forum meeting of Osun Health Insurance Agency with the former sector enrollees, the meeting was between the leadership of Osun Health Insurance Agency and the representatives of the workers at the state level who are the enrollees under Osun Health Insurance scheme, where the head of service, Dr. Festus Oduega Oyebade, represented Governor Adegboyega Oyetola, and the chairman governing board Osun Health Insurance Agency, Honorable Andrew Adeoye Adelakun, and other stakeholders were in attendance as Dr. Samuel Adeniyi Ogini, the executive secretary and the chairman Forum of Executive Secretaries, States Health Insurance Agency in the Federation, was ably represented on the first day of the forum meeting by the Director of Programs, Osun Health Insurance Agency, Farm Olasunkami Sumono, because Executive Secretary was on official assignment. On the second day of the forum meeting with the former sector enrollees of Osun Health Insurance scheme, before the arrival of the executive secretary who came back purposely to attend the forum meeting because of its importance earlier, are the opening remarks done on his behalf by the Director, Standard and Quality Assurance, Osun Health Insurance Agency, Dr. Shina Igbalaye.
I'm using this medium on behalf of the executive secretary. Oga is currently unavoidably absent, is in Abuja, but of course he's watching us live. The reason why we are here is actually the operation. We started the scheme 2018. Of course, the agency, the program is a product of law. The last administration led by Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, I will not sign into law, and we started with some administrative works up until 2019 November. When we started giving service. Now, what we are doing today is has a legal standing. We want your honest feedback. What we are doing from your own end is not a free service. You are paying for it, and that's why we feel that yes, let us call you. Let us have a joint casual discourse so that you can be empowered, you can be enlightened.
Delivering the goodwill messages at the forum meeting with the former sector enrollees of Osun Health Insurance scheme on that second day, which was dedicated to the representatives of the workers from all the local government areas of the state. Mr. Femi Okundu, Coordinating Director, Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Eda Adewale Adedapo, Chairman, Local Government Council Managers, gave kudos to the leadership and members of staff of Osun Health Insurance Agency for their competence and commitment to the actualization of the vision of the agency of being a world-class provider of access to sustainable, qualitative health care readily available and affordable to every resident of the state.
The ministry is particularly glad to partner with the Health Insurance Agency, ably led by Dr. Niyi Okini. This particular social intervention scheme has been very successful. We are seeing the impact. So it's a scheme that is actually working. And we are happy that as we are contributing to it, we are seeing the effects. So this is an opportunity for all of us to advise the agency in moving forward. They are trying. The present management team is trying. The board is trying. They are actually doing well. And we wish them success in their endeavors. Thank you very much.
And I need to be honest with you. Your program is quite very, very laudable. And you are doing very well. On our part, as the council managers in the local government, I'm assuring you that we will continue to cooperate with you. Wherever our effort is needed, do not hesitate to get in touch with us. My people here today, your gathering here determines more success and progress for this program. It is an interactive session. Tear them into stress with questions. Bring up your observations so that we will move this laudable project forward. On behalf of the council managers and local governments, I thank you once again. Thank you.
Review of the Osun Health Insurance Scheme Benefits Package was done by Osun Health Insurance Agency Basic Healthcare Provision Fund Desk Officer Dr. Ayodeji Akinpelu.
The most important is that people are now what ambassadors of hope. We have the benefit package.
Mr. Akiolu Akobi is the head of ICT unit of Osun Health Insurance Agency. Director, Standard and Quality Assurance Osun Health Insurance Agency Dr. Shina Igbalaye analyzed the rights, privileges, offences and penalties under Osun Health Insurance Scheme.
All of the treatment, consultation, doctor, card, laboratory, you are not paying any of that. So the only thing they are allowed to take from you is the cost of the drugs, 10% of the drugs. So you have to know that only for the drugs, not for the service. So, and that is to tell us that you can see that it is cheap and affordable because we are paying them capitation.
Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Earth, Mr. Benga Oyebode, was also available on the second day to give technical remarks on Osun Health Insurance Scheme.
It's so important that we know our rights as an enrollee of Osun Health Insurance Scheme. Yesterday, I appreciate the agency so well for bringing us together to understand what our rights are. We are in a nation that people love to seek on people's rights. And those that we are dealing with, the hospitals, whether private or government, people want to maximize profits. And so it is very good that we know what are those things that are contained in our benefit package. And I know they have done that for us. I want to believe you really followed it up. Because a couple of those things we get to, especially those of us who are in private hospital, we get there and they tell you this is not covered. It is very important that you know what and what that are covered in the program. The program is one particular program that is addressing the health delivery, health system delivery, even into the future, not for now. In any part of the world, the way to go now is health insurance. It is a pool. It is good that those of you who are currently on the scheme, we have good experience about it so that you can sell it to others. The more we earn in that pool, the better for the health insurance, the better for our health. I know when they were presenting the benefit package, They show us those that are covered and those conditions that are not probably partially covered and those that were totally excluded. The truth is that all of these will be covered as time goes on. The plan is that every situation, every condition of health should be covered. We are looking at the time health insurance will be able to support transplant, kidney transplant, heart transplant and the likes. But the pool have to be large enough as to be able to undertake that. And that is why it is important for you and I currently to be satisfied with the service so that we can be an ambassador of health insurance to those people who are out there.
Upon his arrival from an official assignment, Dr. Samuel Adeniyi Ogini, the Executive Secretary of Osun Health Insurance Agency and the Chairman Forum of Executive Secretaries of States Insurance Agency in Nigeria, joined the forum meeting at the feedback session. The Executive Secretary of Osun Health Insurance Agency explains the basis of the former sector enrollees forum meeting.
The basis of the meeting that we are holding today is simply to get a feedback from enrollees of Osun Health Insurance Scheme. People who pay their premium to the agency because they want to have quality health care. We have had so many complaints. In fact, we conducted our own mystic shopping. And from the mystic shopping, we saw so many offenses committed by healthcare providers. Now we are calling this meeting so that we can have a feedback, real-time feedback from our own enrollees. They will tell us the problems they are having, encountering service in those accredited facilities, and then we will now address those problems. That is the main reason we are gathering here. And you can see yourself that since morning, people have been bringing out a litany of complaints. We are going to collate all of those complaints. Next month, we are going to have the Healthcare Providers Forum. This is the Enrollees Forum. So when we come to the Healthcare Providers Forum, we will call them one by one. We will read out their offenses to them. And those who do not have any justifiable reason to give will be sanctioned immediately. The sanctions can include withdrawal of capitation, retention of capitation, payment of fine, and what have you. All of those are part of what we are doing. It's in our guideline. So that is what we are going to do. The reason we are doing this is to collate the grievance of our enrollees so that we can work on it with the healthcare provider.
These were the comments of the former sector enrollees on the Osun Health Insurance Scheme after the forum meeting.
Though there are so many things that we didn't know before, and now we have been able to discover that, most especially on how to change the facility, because some facility we have not been treating well, but we are able to discover that here, and they said that we should come and report any facility that maybe that treated us badly. So it's one of the something that one gave.
In fact, we really achieved a lot. We really appreciate OAs because we are really enjoying their services.
This meeting is an eye opener to individuals. I didn't know about OAs before, and I've gained a lot. So I've known a lot. I gained more today.
The program, I believe it was organized to enlighten us about what OAs is all about. And indeed, we came and we were enlightened. What I did not know before, I have known now. The packages that OAs covers, this forum has opened my eyes to see. And I'm going back to my local government to enlighten others.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sábàlẹ̀ fún ìlédè abínibí wa. gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe sọ lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ohun tí a jíròrò lónìí ni ìfikùnlukùn tó wáyé láàrin àjọ ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun pẹ̀lú àwọn aṣojú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba káàkiri ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. tí a bá rántí kò tí ì pẹ́ sí àsìkò yìí tí àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe ìfikùnlukùn pẹ̀lú olùkópa nínú ètò ìdójútòfò ìlera tó jẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba. àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ìfikùnlukùn náà láti mọ ọkàn àwọn olùkópa nínú ètò ìdójútòfò ìlera láti mọ ibi tí kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ bá wà nítorí wípé àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun jẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ tó ní ìfijìn sí ìwásí ìmúṣẹ àdójúsùn rẹ̀ láti rí dájú pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló ní àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera tó wọrí ògùnpá tó sì tún péye ní ìbámu sí ìlànà ètò ìlera káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé èyí tó sọ wípé àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera tó wọrí ògùnpá tó sì tún péye jẹ́ ẹ̀tọ́ gbogbo ará ìlú ní èyí tí kò ṣeé fọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú. bó ti ṣe jẹ́ wípé àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun kò fọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ mú ètò ìlera àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun láti ìgbà tí iléeṣẹ́ náà ti di dídásílẹ̀ ní dájú pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló ní àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera tó péye pẹ̀lú owó péréte. èyí ló ṣokùnfà bí àjọ náà ti ṣe ìfikùnlukùn pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba tó jẹ́ olùkópa nínú ìdójútòfò ìlera ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. lọ́jọ́ kìíní ìfikùnlukùn náà olórí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọ̀mọ̀wé Festus Olóyègbóyèga Oyèbádé wà níkàlẹ̀ láti sojú fún gómìnà Ìgbóyèga Oyètọ́lá pẹ̀lú alága ìgbìmọ̀ tó ń ṣàbójútó àjọ àjítòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Honorable Andrew Adéoyè Adélakùn pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ kàn gbogbo ní èyí tí akọ̀wé àgbà fún àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ẹni tó tún jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ alága fún gbogbo àwọn akọ̀wé àgbà àwọn àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà dókítà Samuel Adéníyì Ọ̀gíní tó jẹ́ pé ó lọ fún iṣẹ́ ìlú ní adarí ẹ̀ka tó wà fún gbogbo ètò ní àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun apòògùn òyìnbó Ọ̀làsùnkànmísùmọ́nù sojú fún. látàrí bó ṣe jẹ́ wípé ìfikùnlukùn náà pọn dandan ní akọ̀wé ìgbà fún àjọ ìtòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun sáré padà níbi iṣẹ́ ìlú tó lọ ṣe tó sì darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò náà ní ọjọ́ kejì.
Tabagbọ́ insurance ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ní èrò mú àbá torí experience àwọn èèyàn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ insurance but táwọn èèyàn bá wá lọ sí hospital tí bílù wọn bá jẹ́ iye báyìí wọn ò ní ẹ̀san iye báyìí health insurance agency ni ó fi ìdókòkùn tí ó pọ̀ ju iye tí àwa gan ó san lọ. òun náà ni wọ́n ṣe pè wá lónìí pé káwá jíròrò torí pé kò lè sí kíkùdìẹ̀kùdìẹ̀ má wà àwọn bí báyìí ló kù sí àwọn bí báyìí ló kù sí wọ́n ń gbìyànjú kò lè síbi tí human beings gbogbo wa a lè mọ́ tán a lè ṣe tán so a wù wá kí each and every one of us àjọpọ̀ káwà frank ká sọ experience wa ká sọ ibi tó bá kù sí ká dẹ̀ yìn wọ́n ibi tó máa ti ṣe dáadáa as a ministry àwa ń yìn wọ́n torí pé wọ́n ṣe dáadáa.
a máa lọ from senatorial zone kan sí senatorial zone kọ̀ọ̀kan àjọsọ kan sọ fún wa experience wọn kan sọ fún wa pa ìkan a lè fẹ́ kí ẹ sọ bó ṣe rí àfẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ là àfẹ́ kí a mix ẹ̀ rárá apart from pé ẹ fi ran ara yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ fi ran àwa náà lọ́wọ́ ni àwọn tẹ́lá tá a bá sọ ń bì ìtọ́jẹ́ tiwa àmú àṣàtúnṣe ìtọ́jẹ́ tọ́sítù à ń pè àwọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá àti ògbó tán a máa pa àwọn sítú náà a máa tún jọ sọ.
gbogbo tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù ois ti ṣe màá fẹ́ ká kọ́ lórí kékeré kankan tó lọ tó gbogbo tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù kí ló ti ṣe ois ti ṣe ó ti ṣe o ois ti ṣe o ó ti ṣe o ois ti ṣe o ó tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù ois ti ṣe o máa lọ kàn ó ti ṣe o ois ti ṣe o ó ti ṣe o ois ti ṣe o ó tó ń bà wá lẹ́rù ois ti ṣe o. àwọn àìsàn kan wà tó jẹ́ pé èmi kò tẹ́ mọ̀ pé ois kan cover tẹ́mi kan ti ń ṣe ra mi you must know hospital tẹ́ bá lọ gbogbo tó wà ní primary care yẹn àti sanwó ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ fún ẹ̀kẹ́ tó débẹ̀ à ń pè kan ní capitation lóṣooṣù kẹ́ tó dé hospital tẹ́ mú yẹn health insurance ti ṣe kí ni ó ti sanwó fún hospital yẹn pé ẹ síkì o ẹ̀dọ́gba tọ́jú ń bẹ̀
wá kọ́ mọ àbúrò mi mo kó sábẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́ǹsì ni o. ọkọ kó ọmọ sábẹ́ ìyàwó náà kó di sí ọmọ sábẹ́ separate hospital ọ̀fẹ́ǹsì ni o. àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ǹsì kan dẹ̀ débi pé àásẹ́ndì orúkọ ẹni yẹn sí charms pé ẹ stop salary ẹ̀.
wọ́n hospital ẹlẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ dọ́tọ̀ wọ́n mú káàdì jáde normally yẹ kẹsàn án káàdì pẹ̀lú ọ̀dà ẹ̀ tí ṣùgbọ́n sẹ́yìn wọ́n ní gbowó lọ́wọ́ yìí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbowó lọ́wọ́ yìí tó bá ti fún mú káàdì wọ́n kọ́ wọ́n ṣe everything wọ́n lọ mú káàdì ẹ̀ bá dọ́tọ̀ tí dọ́tọ̀ bá rí anìkẹ́ wọlé tẹ́ bá wọlé dọ́tọ̀ á test níbẹ̀ náà dọ́tọ̀ yẹn pé ẹ lọ ṣe test mp full blocker bla 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 ẹ mú lọ sí níbẹ̀ okay even consultation doctor wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbà wọ́n ní gbowó card wọ́n ní gbowó consultation náà ẹ wà lọ lab tẹ́ bá lab wọ́n ní gbowó lab náà tẹ́ bá ṣiṣẹ́ lab bá jáde ní ẹni malaria o ẹni ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ́lẹ̀ o ẹni padà lọ fún fẹ́ẹ́ by the time the doctor is seeing that then doctor bá kó ẹgbẹ́ attend kìnìkan akọ so ẹ wà wọ́n lọ sí tẹ́tí máa gbà o tẹ́ bá dé tẹ́tí máa gbà o tó bá ti wá kọ́ sí gbogbo kìnìyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ 4,000 3,000 4,000 owó by the time you want to pay they will tell you to pay 10% of that so 10% of that amounts to 300 naira or 400 naira as the case may be. tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo yẹn náà ṣí pọ̀ that is the service rendered card consultation laboratory doctor gbogbo yẹn ní service kan fún owó yòókù kò ń ṣe pé wọn gbà o àti san fún wọn sílẹ̀ ní o.
Every local government ló ní business officer. Number 1 contact wa òun nìyẹn. Number 2 contact níbi ká sọ pé number 1 contact wa òun ní telephone tẹ̀lé lọ́wọ́. Right? That's your number 1 contact. Tẹ́ bá pe call center wa tí wọn ò bá gbé because à ń ṣe shift the call center wa 24/7. Now tẹ́ bá pe call center tán bá gbé for whatever reason àwọn numbers wà tán fún yín tẹ́ lè pè.
mo ti gbé sórí platform desktop.
tẹ́ bá pe any of those wọ́n máa ń pè mí láago 2 òru 2 a.m. and I respond. The moment they say this is health insurance enrollee nkẹta máa ń sọ fún mi pé go ahead and treat we will do the validation by the next day pátápátá emergency ò lè kọjá 24 hours tó fi máa rí àwọn èèyàn contact benefit package rí o wọ́n rí báyìí
gbogbo wọn la fún
gbogbo nǹkan tó cover gbogbo oògùn tó cover ẹ máa lọ hospital mi wọ́n sọ pé paracetamol nìkan ni OEC ní àbá ẹ jẹ́ ń bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ká bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run these are akọ ní one by one àwọn conditions eléyìí àwọn oògùn náà tẹ̀lé yìí ṣé oògùn paracetamol nìkan lẹ́ni gbogbo eléyìí oògùn ni o tẹ́ ẹ bá dé OEC sí ẹ lọ sí drug distribution center wa gbogbo government hospital tó wà accredited 16 of them àti LAUTECH àwọn oògùn wọn ni gbogbo 16 tó kù yẹn even private hospital tó bá fẹ́ wá gba oògùn ní OEC á wá gba oògùn fún OEC enrollees ó di parí oṣù tó di pọ́n sanwó rẹ̀ oye oògùn tán bá dẹ̀ láwọn ń fẹ́ la máa fún wọn nínú essential medicine list yìí ó rọrùn àbí ò rọrùn káwọn ẹ̀ wá débẹ̀ ká wá sọ wípé kò sáńpíklọ́ọ̀sì kò sí ṣékótàbù kò sí augmentin àbà ṣùgbọ́n àwọn olè pọ̀ láàrin wa àwọn tí wọn ò fẹ́ àǹfààní ọmọnìkejì wọn pọ̀ láàrin wa ara kan tó lè fa wàhálà nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n àwa ò dákẹ́ o ókè ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa emergency èèyàn kan náà wà ní hospital kan emergency diabetic patient wọ́n rí fáìlì lọ sí teaching hospital ó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n tọ́jú ẹ̀ lọ ra giving set lọ ra cannula lọ ra glove lọ rẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ní okay just write it down ṣe ló kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gba another hospital lọ tó jẹ́ pé lórí health insurance OEC náà àwa sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé ẹ tọ́jú ẹ̀ as out of station kì í ṣe bẹ̀ ló forúkọ sí ṣùgbọ́n ní wípé bá ṣe ń ṣe òun bí yìí ẹ̀mí òun ò gbé ó lọ sọ́ọ́sìtù míì tó jẹ́ health insurance ní ní emergency wọ́n rọ̀ṣẹ̀ débẹ̀ ni ẹ máa diabetic cases ẹ pàtó máa lọ unconscious so mẹ́yẹ fóònù wa la ní ẹ̀tọ́jú ẹ̀ out of station la máa fi ṣe out of station ẹni wípé ibẹ̀ kọ́ lórúkọ ẹ wà o ṣùgbọ́n pàjáwìrì ló gbé ẹ débẹ̀ adẹ̀ láti tọ́jú ẹ̀ kí ló tún kù so àwọn nǹkan yìí là ń ṣe o tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ lẹ́yìn gbogbo yẹn bóyá ìgbàlá yìí ti sọ fún yín àwọn civil servant mi tó jẹ́ pé a ti ná 3 million lórí condition wọn mi ìmọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ fún yín ara àǹfààní tẹ́jẹ́ nìyẹn tá a bá ń ṣíwó náà kò ní ṣeé ṣe pẹ̀lú agbára ọlọ́run ní stéètì yìí sí kò sí civil servant bí ẹrọ ní ìbàjẹ́ civil servant ìbàjẹ́ aráta ìbàjẹ́ vulnerable tí ò ní kọ́bọ̀ san nǹkan tí ń jẹ́ social solidarity nìyẹn ní social health insurance tá a bá ní condition tó le tó kọjá benefit package àtúwò ìfẹ́ àsan percentage fún wọn láti assist wọn tá a pè ní financial assistance for medical condition outside this benefit package àǹfààní tó wà ń bẹ fún wa nìyẹn. so ẹ bá mú káàdì yín wálé ní pé for correction of errors you can get it within 72 hours. tẹ bá dé lọ sí àjẹ ìfẹ́ kẹ́ mọ wá sí kẹ́mọ náwó wá sí headquarter mọ́ torí ẹ̀ la ṣe ní business officers all the business officers have their own computers all of them they have the software they have the application all of them no dey ṣe change of name change of provider regulation of enrollment need àti kúrò mbẹ adìmọ̀ ti pẹ́ ní abẹ́bá bímọ níyàn fọwọ́ rọgí ẹ̀dọ́ra lọ sí yàn fọwọ́ rọgí ọlọ́dẹ́kọ́lọ́ kíní nìyẹn ìfẹ́sáàtù ẹ̀dọ́ bẹ̀ business officer yín yóò bá yín forúkọ ẹ̀kún ẹ̀sìn ọmọ gba treatment ní láti jẹ́ headquarters ara àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tàbí láti máyé rọrùn fún àwọn enrollees wa àwa náà gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá rí pé ó lè improve skill yẹn ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà ṣe látòrí wípé ká report ẹni tí ò bá ṣe dáadáa officially so that a lè take care of tẹ bá kàn sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé ń gbó lọ́wọ́ yẹn wọ́n sọ pé kí ni kan wá ní ọ̀gẹ́ tó ti dé o torí pé kò láì kojú wa torí bá ń bàtà tẹ́lẹ̀ ni torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá mú lẹ́tà wá lẹ́tà rí o nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ ń ṣe nílé yẹn ló máa ń wọ irun sáwà lápá láti lè ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe.
níbi tí a máa fi àràbí ètò rọ̀ sí yìí lónìí ẹ pàdé mi ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ bápọ̀ tún ìdílé kan náà láṣìírí Olódùmarè ọba àṣẹ̀dá jẹ́ kí ìgbà náà lórí.